You guys know we don't like unfinished business around here, and this is a case of unfinished business here. Some of you will recognize this just from all these roots hanging down. This is that one where it's got that forked portal. In other words, there's an adit running off to the right there and one running off to the left. If you'll recall, I was in here a couple years ago at least and went back away and hit a shelf that I was not able to get over. It was all wet in there and it was too high for me to get anything to grab hold of and get in. So I'm back with assistance. This time we'll get in and we'll find out where that shelf leads. Jake's taking the honors of squeezing in first.
Oh, it's all going down my neck. Oh, it's so dusty.
Yep, this is a fun one.
Alright. Feet first.
It's the best way to do it on this one.
Fuck. The back's caving in on me. Well, at least I got an escape route over there.
Yeah, this is a fun one. This is what he's sliding through. Nobody filmed me doing this last time, but this is what I went through last time to get in. When you get down to the bottom, you can sort of corkscrew around and...
Oh, alright.
Are you in? Yeah, looks like he's in. Okay, I'll come in there and join you. There's Last of Us coming in right there. And there's a cool colony of spiders right here if the camera will focus on it. Yeah. Those of you that are arachnophobic would not like this, but look at all those spiders.
Jake, come enjoy these spiders. There's a lot. I didn't even notice this when I walked by. It was horrible. I was talking about a different colony up there.
Oh, where's your colony?
It's not that impressive.
Just think if you actually...
It's only like 20 spiders.
Looking ahead, this is a lot shallower than when I was in here last time. When I was in here before, I was hunched way over, and all this was still under the water. It was up to my chest, so that's a good sign. It means it'll probably be easier to get up on that ledge. Let's get back there and check it out. All right, we are gonna carry through here over this pile here. Fortunately, I forgot the stabilizer, but this should be all right. You can see it's pretty low here. I'm not on my knees to get through this section. See the water's clear. I'm about to stir it up, but pretty clear water. But yeah, again, enough mud and stuff has come down that you've got to be bent over all the way until you get to the stope back here. Slow going over all these obstacles, but like I said, it's also one where you gotta hunch over. Oh, I got a leak in the waders. Nice. It is not fun having a leak in your waders. It's super cold water. See the quartz right there.
I got water in my waders.
Yeah, I got a leak in my waders too. They're getting pretty full of water actually.
That's cold. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, I like seeping in. It's chilly.
Yeah, this is not fun at all, guys. There's a big hole in the waders. This is cold, cold water. Fortunately, I do have a change of socks, but not much fun. There's a dead ground squirrel up here, floating in the water.
Isn't there?
Oh,
You'll see it. Tripping and stumbling over stuff. I didn't notice this last time, but I'm actually walking on a rail right now. You can sort of see them faintly right there in the water. That's interesting. I did not notice that last time. So we've got a fault to the left. I forgot about that. See how it's all flat and smooth.
right there.
Still going. The water's getting a little more shallower. And I can actually stand up now, which is nice. See the rails there in front of me, I hope. I don't remember that at all from last time. I don't know if I just don't remember or the water was a lot deeper and I just didn't see it. Should be coming up on a large stope soon. I can really clearly see track. The water was not disturbed. It's track, and then timber. The track was supporting that or whatever on the right, but there's two beams of wood running down the right and the left. All right, here's that large stope. This is that side drift we went down last time, so we exited last time. And then you see the stalls here and those boards the tracks were in the water. Pretty cool looking stope here. There's that ledge up there. Looks drier this time, which is hopefully going to help. Oh, it's much drier. But that's it on the right there. Stole right there. Oh, the water is much, much lower now. Looks like we can get up on that, get a decent foothold, and hopefully scramble up there. That's where we came in from, and this is the shelf that blocked me last time, but I'm confident we can get it this time, even though there is still water coming down it. I think we can do it. You see the rails running off to the left. I was all underwater last time. All right, success at last. With a lot of help, I was able to get up here on this mystery level. A good view of the stope that we came in. And I was afraid that this section up here, see all the quartz up here? I was afraid this was just a continuation of the stope. And it would just stop like right there. But as you can see, it does not, it keeps going. These cool stalactite looking alien things here. The water dripping down behind me. Lots of quartz in here. Looks like there was a fault on the left. You can see how flat and smooth it is. And it keeps running back that way. All kinds of geological action in here. Looks like some limonite. And irony stuff. More quartz right there. Quartz right there. It's all quartz here. And like I said, this keeps heading back. So I am filthy muddy and the waders are full of water, but if this goes anywhere, it was well worth it. In fact, it was well worth it just to see where this goes at all, even if it doesn't go anywhere exciting. It does go somewhere exciting. I'll make it even more worth it. Pretty low. These are definitely old workings. A little pocket right here. A bit of wire right there. It's got a round nail, or a wire nail as they call them. So it's not, I mean, somebody was at least back here after the 1800s, but I do think this was originally a very old mine. This is all quartz. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but that's all quartz. Getting down really low now. Crawl through this section. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that formation. Wow. The mineralization in here is just crazy. That's really cool looking. That all almost looks like cloth gathered up. I don't know if this comes across on the camera. It looks like ruffles or something like that. Timber support there on the left. More of these formations. And a lot of quartz. They're obviously just following the vein along here. See the contact zone right there. So the vein, this quartz vein was squeezed up along this fault on the left. So I'm essentially walking through the contact zone right now. Oh, this quartz and formations. This is definitely one of the more interesting mines. I have geologically interesting mines I've been in a while. Man, that's cool. Water's making all kinds of weird noises. Still going, wow. This goes back a lot farther than I expected. The remains of a timber support on the ground there. With all this iron in here, I'm glad I have my oxygen meter. Still going. Looks like there might be an ore chute or something up there. It's hard to say. See how black it is right here. That looks kind of cool. Still goes. Looks like it bends around there. There's a strong post right there, and a bunch of stuff that dumped down, which is why I was thinking it was an ore chute. Ooh, look at that quartz right there. Wow. Oh no, there's not an ore chute here at all. This is just where a bunch of quartz has come down. Wow, look at that. I'd love to know what that assayed out. Look at this. Just crawling my way over. Big old pile of quartz. You can really clearly see that fault on my left. I'm having to lean way over just to get through here. Old pipe right there on the left. A bunch of wood. Looks like they're actually, yeah, there's a winds or something right here on my left. See where that drops down into the water? That keeps going away. That's, like I said, this is way more extensive than I expected. Another stope right here. Man, it's hard to walk in here. Up on a high point. Here's looking up the stope. You can see it doesn't run up too far, but it's absolutely full of limonite and irony type soil and rock. Got the stole right here. This looks pretty nasty right here. Kind of hesitant to go through that because I don't know how deep it is, but I will. And the attic keeps running back that way. See the quartz vein right there. Runs up there. That does not look appealing at all. I'm gonna go slow through this one. Like I said, I'm glad I've got the gas meter. Okay, there's something up here on the right. Looks like there might be a junction or something. Let's see all the flowstone coming down there, like frosting. That's a good one. It goes all the way down. I'm not too deep in here so far. There's a little side drift that runs back there. I'm gonna go to the end and see if it goes up anywhere. There are the remains, very old remains of a shovel right there. You see that? This is probably a dynamite box. Right here, there was another one in the lower drift when I explored it the first time. This is all flowstone back here. Okay, that doesn't lead up to anything. That's the top right there. But check out this flowstone. That is a thick gob of it right there. Looks soft, but it's hard as a rock. Hence the name stone. All right. See the rock changed fairly abruptly here. Got all the quartz and stuff back there. And then we're gonna see what else might be back here. Keeps going, and it looks like it bends around the corner up there. More flowstone here. And here, looks like they might have lost the vein here. I'm not seeing any sign of the vein anymore. This may have become an exploratory project at this point. A bunch of wood on the ground here. A lot of stuff here on the ground. A bunch of, looks like rail. Looks like that metal strap rail. That'll explain the pieces of wood we saw under the water back there on the lower level. There's something here. There's definitely something here. That's why all this wood is here. There's the remains of a ladder here. This is a raise that runs up to a vein right there. Unfortunately, looks like this is not quite substantial enough to have been an ore chute. Maybe some sort of, crude skidway, for lack of a better description, for the ore to slide down, with a ladder next to it. Let me see if I get a better view up there. I thought that might run higher, but that's it. That's the extent of this. Huh. Yeah, like I said, I think they were looking for the vein and ran up to find it because it obviously started running up rather than more level as it had been. And that's it. Little piece of it right there. But obviously it started petering out, and what's back here obviously didn't assay out well enough for them to bother continuing with it. You can see they followed it back a little way. You see the stringer of quartz right there. So they followed it back a little way, but that was it. Well, I'm sorry I'm covered in mud and filth. I'm sorry my waders are full of freezing water. Sorry I forgot the stabilizer, but I'm sure glad that I finally know what's up here. It really exceeded my expectations, actually. So that is very cool. Thanks for coming along, those of you that came along. I will see you at the next mine. This is coming back down, which is not so easy.
You need a manhole if you need it. Is that spot pretty stable to jump onto?
I went to there.
Oh, you went to the rock?
I went to the rock.
Good.
There's a good amount of water coming down now.
Yeah.
Could make getting out interesting, we'll see. Hopefully it's not that much water.